goes wrong. So today is on self-compassion. So if anything goes wrong, I'm going to really need that. So self-compassion is one of those things that sounds really straightforward, but it is straightforward when life is kind of free and easy. We can be great, kind to self, and we can be kind to others, and the world's lovely. It's when thoughts in our head starts to question ourselves, or the world starts to not run quite according to our plan, when self-compassion can start to dip a little bit. So we need to keep that muscle going, that skill going. So it's always useful to spend some time there. So let's just prepare the body for sitting. So as I say, just have another, you did it before, just rubbing the hands together and just really feeling hand on hand. It might be warm, it might be cool. It's a sensation, yeah, hand on hand. Feeling what it feels like. You might have rings on your hands, or you might have a feeling that in your body as a result of moving the hands that might be positive or might be difficult. So just feeling hand on hand. And then taking any breath that you need to take to kind of prepare the body for being still in a little while. Take the hands to wherever you're comfortable. So those might be just on your lap, they might be by your side, they might be hand on top of hand, they may be hands close to belly. You all know now, I think, what feels comfortable. Okay. And just have, it might not work so much in the bed, but if you're sitting down on a chair, just so it feels like to rock from side to side, just to feel your bum, the sitting bone, having contact. So that will be your kind of point that you can get the energy from. So if you give yourself a little bit of an uplift as you do this, you'll realise your back's longer than you thought. And the rocking is just really a soothing. So you don't need to do it manically. You don't need to do it any particular way. You need to do it to a natural rhythm. Let the shoulders relax. Let the jaw just loosen. And let the eyes be soft. And then just start to slow up and to settle in any position you feel you're comfortable in. And if you get uncomfortable during the next 20, 30 minutes, then just have a little jiggle, have a little move, have a little rock, and re-establish your connection with the practice. So it is a practice. We get it right, and then we improve, and then we improve, and then we improve. So just working our way through. So sitting maybe with the eyes closed or with the eyes down, so we're not too distracted. And with this self-compassion practice today, we're going to start with what we've already begun to explore, which is our sense of touch, which is one of our most sensitive senses. So we can really feel the earth, or have the sense of the earth below us from the gravity that we give, that allowing ourselves, our body, to be in contact with whatever it's in contact with, whether it's the bed, whether it's the chair, and feeling whatever is closest to the earth, whatever has the most contact with the earth. So that's usually, for those sitting, it will be the feet. It will be anywhere else that has contact with something. So wherever you have contact with the chair or with the bed, you'll also have that sense of feeling connected, feeling held, having contact points, and having that sense of touch. Body on clothing, on chair or on bed, feet through socks or slippers or whatever, into the floor, into the carpet, into the solid floor, and below to the earth. And we'll have the hands on the body, probably, maybe not, but hands and arms will either have contact with something or contact with the body, and that's got a really strong sense of feedback. And we can probably feel every aspect of our fingers really, really quickly, really easily, really straightforwardly. And we'll feel whatever the points, the palms, or the tops of the fronts of the hands that have contact, the weight. And there's much more subtle areas that we can feel touch. So we can feel the touch of the breath, maybe in the nostrils. That's really subtle. We might feel the touch of lips, lip on lip. We might feel the sense of touch of our tongue in our mouth. So just being alert to that, giving that as your focus for a moment. Giving that sense of being alive through the senses, being alive through that sense of how you feel now in the moment, present to the sense of touch. Wherever that feels comfortable, wherever that feels a sensation of contact and connection. And maybe finding pleasure or joy in that simplicity, in that aliveness, in that presence. So we know we're here through a sense of touch. So anytime we drift away from ourselves, into our stories, into our concerns, into the past, into the future, then we can just come back and feel. Feel the feet, feel the contact, feel the mouth, feel the lips, feel the breath through the nostrils. And that could be the practice. So as we come into ourselves, as we take that journey, I'd just like to ask you a question of how you are today. And there'll be lots of responses. Yeah, there'll be an initial response, and then there'll be a flow of thoughts. Maybe a flow of questions. Maybe you don't know how you are. Maybe you go to the negative. Maybe you go to the positive. Maybe there's something you're looking forward to. Maybe you've already asked yourself that question when you got up, when you awoke. So we'll make a particular question now. So, how are we in the body? How are we in the body? And is there anywhere that's seeking attention in the body? Is there anywhere saying, hi, I'm here? Is that about a soft place, a warm place, a connecting place? So if there's anywhere in the body that feels not quite comfortable, maybe a little discomfort or a little pain, then offer it kindness. See if you can actually soften in that energy. So bringing softness to the body, so we can be alert and soft. We can be awake and gentle. And we can soothe. These are all capacities that we can do. And we may think of them in relation to others, that we're soft with others when we know they need gentleness. But we can bring those qualities to ourselves. So however the body feels, whether it feels wonderful, then just adding that sense of softness, adding that sense of gentleness, adding that soothing quality. And saying to the body, you are safe. Safe in this moment. And things change moment by moment, so just maybe even flooding the body with softness and kindness. In any way that kind of works for you, a visual sense for the body to be given attention, to be given care. As we offer that compassion to ourselves through our body as it is now. Befriending our body, accepting our body as it is. No ifs, no buts. So as we move inward, we could move into our sense of breath. So our breath will give us a sense of how we are. So our body gives us a sense of how we are. So how's your breath today? Soft and smooth, available, restful, or a bit quirky, a bit changeable. How's the in-breath? How's the out-breath? How's that flow of the breath in the body? So again, just softening into the flow, finding the smoothness, finding the soothing quality and befriending the breath. Knowing the breath is safe, it looks after itself, it looks after you. And loving and accepting the breath as it is. So moving in again. So we're going to check how the mind is, check how the thoughts are. So are they kind of very present? You feel drawn away? Do you feel those kind words around in your head? Or more critical ones? So just softening around that idea of the mind and the words and thoughts. And letting the thoughts be, not hanging on too tightly. Letting them come and go through the breath, through the body. Through a moment to moment. They'll come, they'll go. They'll visit quietly, sometimes noisily, but they'll come and they'll go. Just accepting that flow of thoughts, flow of questions and answers, joys and concerns. And then maybe taking your attention more to the heart center. Or if you're more comfortable in the belly, taking your attention to the belly. And asking yourself how you feel today. It's the emotional quality. What's the mood? And offer kindness. Soothe any troubles. Soften any concerns. Note any joys. Soften and accept. You're safe in this moment. So softening anywhere in the body that's holding the emotions, that's holding the thoughts. Softening the breath, finding the flow of the breath. Befriending the breath and the body as your support, your companion, your safe anchor. You're coming home. You're feeling settled. You're feeling alive. Being present. Your connection. And just for a moment again, feeling your connection with the earth. We've not left the earth, we're still here. We're still connected. Through body, through touch. And we're being held. We're being supported. We're not alone. So I'm going to give some suggestions of words that we could offer to ourselves in our bigger self sense. Yeah, so we're not just a body, we're not just a breath, we're not just a series of thoughts or a series of emotions, we're a complex human being. And we can offer to that whole being. So we can say to ourselves, may we be safe. We can offer kindness to ourselves. We can say maybe we can be at peace. We are peace. We can find peace. And we can say, may we love and accept ourselves as we are. That we're just okay as we are. May I be safe. May I be kind to myself. May I be at peace. May I love and accept myself as I am. And let that land in the body as you say those words to yourself or hear the words from me. So find the right voice, find the soft voice, find the genuine voice, and allow the words to land in the body. Allow the breath to carry the words into the body. Allow them to settle and find a home. Allow them to be received. Allow them to soothe and to support. And if it's tricky anyway, then imagine a close friend saying those words to you. And if that doesn't work, imagine all your friends saying that to you. Because that's what they're wishing you day in, day out. Quietly, privately, in a moment of connection. Maybe saying it directly. So if that supports you, adds to, clarifies, deepens, connects more strongly, gives more power, offers more, practice it, take it. Hold it. Sit with it. Let it flow in the body, through the heart and the heart space. Let it gather. Let it be held. Let it be known. Let it be experienced. Let it be cherished. Let it be nurtured. Let it grow. Knowing that as we get topped up with a feeling of compassion towards ourselves, that we allow ourselves to do that. That from there we can go out to the world with a resource, with a friendliness, with a peacefulness, with the right compassion. It might be energized and fiery. It might be soft and sweet. But it will be real. It will be felt. It will be genuine. It will be heartfelt. It will be offered with joy. So, taking that in through those touch points that we started with, taking it in through the feet or the body contact, feeling it through the touch, feeling it through the hands, through the warm hands, feeling it through the breath in the nostril, Bringing it through the lip, on lip. Tasting it in the mouth, tongue in the mouth. Making it real. And knowing you are good enough as you are right now. You are loved, cared for, supported, safe, kind, peaceful, accepting, loving. So in the last few moments, just really breathing this in, nurturing yourself, topping yourself up. If there's still those little bits of questions or anxieties or stresses or tension, just let that out, let it out through the out breath. So let's start to gather ourselves back into our body, feeling our whole body now, feeling our whole breath, our whole breathing body. And being awake to that in the room, in the space, with the sounds, with the light, and with a sense of each other in our virtual space, and our sense of connection to other people in your home, in our homes, in our lives, contact with the environment, with the day, with the ground, with the sky, with the colours, with the life that is in the moment. Have a little wriggle, have a little stretch if you need a stretch, have a little yawn if you need a yawn. Tends to be quite a yawny moment. Yeah, stretch the neck, move the neck. Okay, folks, so thank you. It's lovely to see you in your colours of today. The colours outside are not quite as bright yet, but I'm sure we'll get some brightness at some point. Okay, thank you ever so much. It's been great to be with you in the last 4 weeks and beyond. So I will be with you in mind and spirit over the next few weeks, but maybe not visually seeing you. So back on the 23rd, I'll be in touch as ever. So thank